Initial gut reaction to this? I know you think that this is a win.
Oh, I think it's a tremendous, tremendous win. And in fact, I was outside of the Supreme Court when the court was hearing this case, and there were so many people there saying, with signs saying, leave our bodies alone, etc. So this is a tremendous win. It's the most significant court decision that protects a woman's right and access to reproductive services in decades. And not only that, what I find particularly important about this case is that the Supreme Court didn't just take Texas's word for it as to why they were passing these kinds of restrictions. They looked at the actual effect of these decisions, these limitations, and said, you know what, they do not meet the undue burden test that the Supreme Court laid out.
And do you anticipate that this is going to have an impact in states all across the country? I was just discussing that with Pete Williams. This really does apply to Texas, but clearly we're going to see ripple effects.
Oh, of course. If there are already similar statutes from other states that are already in court, then this Supreme Court decision will be the guidance for those decisions. But any state that is contemplating these kinds of laws should think twice. And to the extent that there are no lawsuits regarding some of the states that already have these kinds of provisions, I would say lawsuits will ensue. And this court's decision will be dispositive.
And as you know, Donald Trump has said that if he's elected, he is going to appoint a pro-life Supreme Court justice. So if you put this into the 2016 context, obviously Secretary Clinton tweeted about this case earlier today. But do you anticipate that this could actually energize some of Donald Trump's supporters?
Well, I know that it'll certainly energize the Hillary Clinton supporters because she has been consistently in support of a woman's right and access to these kinds of services. And what I remember Donald Trump saying is that women who get abortions should be prosecuted. And that is the kind of statement that energizes Hillary Clinton's base, our base, and this ruling will be further, I think, will further energize all of the women in our country who support reproductive choice and protection of our constitutional right to access these kinds of services.
All right, Democratic Senator from Hawaii, Mazie Hirono on Capitol Hill. Thank you.
And thank you. Aloha.
Coming up next, aloha.